Hello, I'm the WanderingNewbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. It's that time of the month again, and the Nightmare Dungeons have opened up. This time around... There we go. There was no sound. This time around... Valigarmanda. I think I had that right this time for once. Is our nightmare. This is Summon Nightmare 2, so as such, the nightmare is themed around that. But more on that when we get to the actual fights that are important. So Auron's already taunting up top, which is good for us. As soon as his turn comes around, we'll give him the, he'll retaliate. And there, our defenses are entirely set up. Oh, DT in the chat pulled off banner for their one guaranteed item. That's a goddamn shame. Wait a minute, are you immune? Whew. That would have been really bad if Valfor was, you know, immune to earth attacks being a flying enemy. Vaughn, as always, as most thieves do when I can set them up properly, is putting in some real good work with Thieves' Revenge. Though stacking with the Onion Knight Burst does really help for that. I honestly don't think this is all that threatening of a fight, which is, you know, suitable for the first fight of the Nightmare. And with proper defenses, that's the most that Energy Beam should do. And there we go. Done and done. Alright, turn 1, everybody needs to use Retaliate. Give it time. We're still revving up. The Shimmering Rain is literally because I have to hit him with a summon attack. And the power breakdown, while it doesn't really matter, is because I have to break his power. There we go. Hell yeah. So, this is going to get, that was a sentence. This is going to get even dumber in a little bit. So, Lofty Challenge allows Alexander to sometimes use abilities twice in a row. Alright, come on, Alex. Give me the good stuff. Oh. Alright. Hell yeah. Yeah? Yeah? So the strategy is really stupid. But like, stupid in the best ways. And then, you know, like, we can throw out good damage on the side as well. I think he's actually already dead to rights. Though, if he would give me another good double counter, that'd be fantastic. Nope. Oh, I meant the 10 count. I really liked Curata. Got that on my first try. It was hard, but I got it. Alright, well. Now that we know that that is a thing that can happen, we'll just adjust accordingly. slow might be a forced action on turn 2. So hopefully if that does happen, it happens now. This slow might mess me up. The nice thing is that the ice Azers, whatever you want to call them, are actually vulnerable to paralyze, which Quetzalcoatl can actually do. So once we actually get around to casting Quetzal, we'll be actually start putting in some further damage. Another party formation that I actually considered trying to work into this was, what's it called? The Dragoon Lightning Dive. Since that hits 4 times and can easily break 1,000 damage caps, it's not a bad idea. Now that we are actually putting in some work on Mateus, we're starting to see the fruits of our labor. Though Mateus should be hitting us pretty soon with the double casts. Or is it just Flash Freeze first? Okay, it's Flash Freeze first, and then they do the multicast in the later phases. I thought they weren't supposed to use... I honestly didn't know that they recasted Reflect. There's Short Fuse. Okay. So Short Fuse results in them casting Blizzaja twice, which is why ice resistance is such an important thing to have for this fight. On top of Shelga, you know, magic breakdowns, all those things. The Azirs are no longer a threat. And we actually have this boss dead to rights at this point. I'm just not going to make a move with the Onion Knight. Well, Dispel. Nothing bad can happen there. We do actually get Emperor Mateus in FF2. It's the next FF2 event. Which finally gives FF2 a summoner, even though he's only summoner 4 for some reason. Alright, all of our bars started pretty near empty. But we should be able to debuff their magic fast enough. The nice thing about Belias and his cronies is that they actually move pretty slowly. The Archaeo demons only have 200 speed, and Belias starts at 350 himself. Though, if you knock Belias into weak phase, he speeds up quite considerably. Hopefully by the time that happens, we're only dealing with the demons. We're only dealing with Belias. And I would extremely appreciate a game if these slows would land, please. I kind of need that. The more demons that you can slow, reducing their speed to somewhere around 100, the better. Luckily, they haven't used Karma yet. Probably their rudest ability, which hits the target for the percentage of HP that they've lost. There's Titan, which is exactly the reason that I came equipped with accessories. Imagine that without the 40% plus 60% resist that somebody else has. Alright, these Archaeo demons are going to be dealt with pretty quickly. I'm actually going to have Tyro start casting... what's it? Poison shells. Casting them. There's Karma. Ooh! Somebody's going to die. Oh, that's extremely lucky. Alright, so we may lose Tyro here, but I think I can live with that as long as he lands the poison. Poison not needed for condition, but would help. Hey, okay, I'm okay with losing Tyro at this point. Yep, goodbye, Tyro. Hold up. This is why I have a second computer. I have to quickly look some stuff up. What are the conditions for this fight? I can have somebody die. Good. That was what I was worried about. So at this point, we are well into Belias' weak phase, where he doesn't use his debuffs anymore. In exchange for this, he uses his AoEs way more often, including Titan, which again is why we have all the earth resistance. I cannot stress that enough. Chat brings up a good point. Less people means less people, or less people alive means less people I need to heal. As long as I don't lose a... yeah. Thing's getting caught in my throat. As long as I don't lose a third person, or second person, I'll be fine. I think he's dead here. There's Valfor. Oh, damn. Somebody in the chat got Sid's OSB and Agrius's BSB. That is pretty much probably the best items on that banner. I think I mentioned this back during the Tactics event, but I'm really upset that there isn't a part of that animation where, you know, just the Holy Stone falls to the ground. That would have been a really good touch. A crux of this strategy is everybody getting off their moves at pretty much the same time. If they don't, problems arise. Times like these, I kind of wish sometimes that this was turn-based. It wouldn't work the same way, but God, getting these timings down sometimes is extremely rough. Alright. See how this pans out. The damage feels really close on the orb, and if it's too close, problems are going to start happening. Mainly once that burst buff falls off of Krill, problems are going to arise. Yeah, turn-based Curata would have been a really different fight. Alright, so next time Aiko gets a turn, she actually needs to cast the Roaming Warrior to keep this going. That was bad. I completely fucked it up. I clicked through too fast. Sorry, I was brain farting super bad there. Yeah, I figured. It's not enough. Okay, we're getting into the final phase. We'll probably have to cast Divine Guardian turn 1. And as long as we keep up an unrelenting force, we should be good. Divine Guardian is not back up yet. Remember that Medica I brought for just case emergencies? This might be it. But they're so close. They can take one more hit. They can take one more hit and survive. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I don't need the Medica. So yeah, one resistance booster is all you need. Did I get a yellow one? I think I got a yellow one. Oh. So yeah, the resistance boost really helped. It's the survivability that the party really needed. We're really starting to get to those nightmares that are like, hey, do you have brakes? You should probably bring them. So that's it for the Valigarmanda nightmare. Overall, not really that hard, though the damage as they've started to become in that final one is a bit much. We only got one left, and then we're done with all the nightmares. So, I guess in that case, I'll see you in a month.